Hey Instagram, hey Facebook, it's so great to be back for day 2 of our live meditations. I'm so excited to be with you because we are reading and doing meditations from my first ever book, Think Like a Monk. So if you don't already have the book, I'm going to leave the link in the comments. It's thinklikeamonkbook.com. And when you go there, you can get your book and free meditation guide when you sign up. Hey Tammy, it's so good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Awesome to have so many of you coming in on live right now. We've got over 2,000 people live on Facebook, over 5,000 people live on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. So what I want you to do is get your copy and your free meditation guide at thinklikeamonkbook.com. I just pinned the link in the comments. I'm just pinning the one on Instagram. There we go. And I just pinned the one on Facebook as well. So we're doing meditations from my book, Think Like a Monk. We're doing 20 days. This is just day 2. So you haven't missed a lot. You just missed yesterday. And you can watch the replay on IGTV and Facebook. They're absolutely free. But I want you to go to thinklikeamonkbook.com so you can get a copy of my free meditation guide and of course a copy of my book to read along and do the meditations with me. Now, if you're on Facebook, press that share button. If you're on Instagram, press that share button as well. We've got over 6,000 people live on Facebook and Instagram to meditate together. It's so powerful to learn to meditate together because we raise the consciousness, raise the vibration of the whole planet together. We're literally meditating not just for ourselves, but for everyone. And I can't wait to meditate with each and every single one of you today. So we started yesterday with our first meditation and the meditation guide. If you haven't seen it, I want to show it to you because I really think that you're going to love it because there's reflection exercises. It goes great with the book. So when you have the book and the meditation guide, you can go really, really deep. So let me show you how beautiful it looks. So this is the meditation guide that we created for all of you. It's all free at thinklikeamonkbook.com. And I'm going to show you, we did day 1 yesterday, but here is day 2. So we're going to be going through that together. So grab your book, let's read along and let's meditate. We've got over 12,000 people live. Share it on Facebook right now, share it on Instagram, and let's get going. Today I was a bit late, so I apologize. But let's start our meditation. And I am using an incredible YouTube channel for some of our sounds. They're called Healing Vibrations. And they do these beautiful sound baths that you can meditate to. So that's what we're using as our audio track, if anyone's interested. Okay, great. It's awesome to have so many of you live right now. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Say yes in the comments if you're ready to start meditating. And let's get going. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. And bring your awareness to where you are. Sink into your seat. Allow yourself to drop into your seat, to your bed, wherever you are. Allowing yourself to feel a physical space of calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Whenever your mind wanders, just gently and softly bring it back to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Allowing your body to become more relaxed and more calm. Place your awareness at the tip of your head, the top And gradually scan downwards to your forehead. And just become aware whether your forehead is hot or cool. And if it feels tight or loose. You may even take the tips of your 3 fingers and just gently massage your forehead just to loosen it up. Scan to your eyebrows and notice whether they're tight or whether they're loose. Scan down to your eyes and become present with how your eyes are relaxed, your eyelids are relaxed. Breathe in through your nose and out with your mouth slightly open. Scan down to your nose. Relax your nose. Scan down to your lips. And now just relax your jaw. The jaw can be known to become very tight. Loosen your jaw. Allow it to be open. Allow yourself to find some calm in your face. We use the muscles in our face every day. Expressions, emotions. So it's important to become aware of whether our face is relaxed or tense. Now scan to your throat. Clear your throat if you need to. Allow your throat to rest. And with your awareness in your throat, breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Scan now to your upper back and your shoulders. Do they feel tight? Breathe in and roll your shoulders up and back. Breathe out and roll them back and down. Breathe in and roll your shoulders up and back. Breathe out and roll them back and down. Breathe in and roll them up and back. Breathe out and roll them back and down. Feel more aligned. Now scan down your back to your lower back. And just become aware of how your back is resting against the chair or the bed or the backboard, wherever you're seated. Just become aware whenever your mind wanders, just gently and softly bring it back to pure awareness of where you are. And scan down your shoulders, your arms, your hands. And as you place your hands on your palms up, place your hands on your lap, palms up. And as you breathe in, clench them. And as you breathe out, let them go. Really push them out wide, your hands. So place your hands on your lap. And as you breathe in, clench your hands. And as you breathe out, really push them and let them go. And once more, breathe in. Clench your hands and then let them go. Scan down to your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves and your shin, scan to the base of your feet. Notice how they're rested on the floor of the bed. And breathe, put your focus on your heels. So place your heels on the base of the floor of the bed. And as you breathe in, pick them up. And as you breathe out, push them down. So breathe in and raise them to on their heels. Breathe out and push them down. Breathe in and raise them to their heels. Breathe out and push them down onto their feet. And if you're cross-legged, do this just where you are. Breathe in and push them onto their heels. Breathe out and push them down onto their feet. And feel the stretch in your calf muscles. Aligning your body and your breath. So often our breath and our bodies are unaligned. Our breath is ahead of our body, or our body is ahead of our breath. All of our emotions are connected to our breath. Every emotion, positive or negative. A positive thought, we even say, that's so breathtaking, or it took my breath away. And a negative thought, we may say, let me catch my breath, or let me take a breath. So our breath is intertwined into every emotion in life. When we monitor and when we align our body and our breath in this way, we allow ourselves to experience calm, synchronicity, harmony, balance, and stillness. Ask yourself now, what is the one most important thing you value in life as a quality, not a person, not a place, not your children, but a value, a quality that you notice in others? Is it generosity? Is it kindness? Is it appreciation or gratitude? Is it service? Is it humility? What is that value that you wish you had more? And what is the quality that you notice the most in others? Let it come to the forefront of your mind. Allow yourself to understand it, to explore it. This is your time for yourself. And place your right palm on your heart and repeat after me. I am taking care of myself. I am a priority for myself. When I am at my best, I can then truly serve everyone else. So often we try to extend ourselves, but we extend ourselves from a place of anxiety and stress and pressure. When we meditate, we realize and bring to the fore the best in ourselves so we can share that with others. And when you're ready, in your own time, at your own pace, you can gently and softly open your eyes. How was that for you? I want to know, how was that experience for you. I would love to hear your thoughts and your feelings about that. Teresa said, never did this before and it felt so good. I'm getting the book now. Thank you so much for helping me. Teresa, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Jeannie says, oh my goodness, I'm speechless. That's beautiful. I love reading that. Who else? Let me know. How was that meditation for you? SMS says, amazing. Thank you. Satwik says, amazing. Awesome. Who else? We've got 5,000 people live on Facebook. Press share so that more people can see this. Francia, so good to see you. By the way, your journal looks phenomenal. Congratulations. I can't wait to get it. Thank you so much for creating it. It looks so beautiful. Jay Lud says, calming and relaxing, Jay. Thank you. Thank you. Kriti says, it was just so amazing. Anami Katara, I hope I'm saying your name right. It was beautiful. Tammy says, so good. I'm in gratitude. Thank you, Tammy, for joining. I hope you're well. Kimmy says, peace of mind. I've been reading your book and I'm loving it. Thank you. That was so calming, says Ahona. And I love your book. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now, so that meditation, and I'm so glad that you all have such beautiful experiences. I'm just reading this one. Had tears roll down, felt like a detox, says Adrena. That's beautiful. Lopez says, love it, Jay. So relaxed. Just started your book. Hooked in the introduction. Thank you. Asha says, I was in the park and you started, so sat under a beautiful tree. These are beautiful comments, everyone. This is amazing. Thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in today. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to read from my book as a meditation. So again, you can close your eyes as I read. I'll be reading from my book, Think Like a Monk. And as I said before, if you haven't grabbed your book, then you can go to thinklikeamonkbook.com. And if you haven't grabbed your free meditation guide, then you can get it from thinklikeamonkbook.com as well. So what I want you to do now is I want you to close your eyes again. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes gently. And just listen as I read. Allowing yourself to immerse in the words. Why does this work as a reading meditation? Is that a reading meditation allows you to immerse yourself and allow the words in. Right? To allow the words in subconsciously. Right? So I just want you to bring your awareness to the sound of my voice. Listen carefully. Monks lead with awareness. We approach negativity, any type of conflict, really by taking a step back to remove ourselves from the emotional charge of the moment. Catholic monk father Thomas Keating said, there is no commandment that says we have to be upset by the way other people treat us. The reason we are upset is because we have an emotional program that says, if someone is nasty to me, I cannot be happy or feel good about myself. Instead of reacting compulsively and retaliating, we could enjoy our freedom as human beings and refuse to be upset. We step away, not literally but emotionally, and look at the situation as if we are not in the middle of it. For now, I'll say that it helps us find understanding without judgment. Negativity is a trait, not someone's identity. A person's true nature can be obscured by clouds, but like the sun, it is always there. And clouds can overcome any of us. We have to understand this when we deal with people who exude negative energy. Just like we wouldn't want someone to judge us by our worst moments, we must be careful not to do that to others. When someone hurts you, because they're in pain. Their hurt is simply spilling over. They need help. And as the Dalai Lama says, if you can help others, help them. If you cannot, at least do not harm them. So that was me reading from page 28 to 29. And I wanted to share that with you from my book today. You can open your eyes as a short meditation, because when we close our eyes, and we do this every day, and I want you to tune in every day. This is just day 2. We have 18 days of meditation left. What you'll find is that you allow the words in. When we are fully conscious, when we read, we have to read allowing the words in, right? It's not about getting through a book. It's about a book getting through to you, right? And so any of you already have a copy of thinklikeamonkbook.com, please continue reading and leave a review. If you haven't got your book, you can order it, and your free meditation guide. And today's meditation guide, day 2, if you have it open right now, the reflection that I want you to do is this. I want you to write down, what are your 5 most important values? And then you want to ask these questions. Do my thoughts, words, actions support these values? Where are my thoughts, words, actions not in alignment with my values? So ask yourself, what are your values and what is not? So I'll give you an example. One of my values is, let's say, one of my really important values is giving quality time to my wife and spending quality time with my wife. But if I really reflect and you ask yourself, well, I've been busy lately, I've had so much on lately, how much have I done of that? And that question, asking yourself that question every week, every 2 weeks, is a really positive way of realigning. So let's say this is your value, you're always going to go out of alignment, but the quicker you check, the quicker you get back. See, most of us go out of alignment over a year, and then we realize we're that far away, and then we can't get back. It takes ages. So if you're checking every week, you just get back quicker, right? So we put too much pressure thinking, I should never go out of alignment, but that's not true. You will go out of alignment. That's life. You will always go away from what you value, but you want to come back quicker. That's how you want to monitor yourself. So you have the meditation guide today. Focus on reflecting on those questions. And I'm going to bring someone on from Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, I want to bring you on to the live right now. If you want to join the live, I just want to say a quick hello for a couple of minutes. Request to be live with me. And I want to have a look who wants to come in on live. Let's have a look who's here. If you want to come in on live, tell me, let me know. Let's have a look. Okay, having a look. Trying to see who is here. This works. Okay, it's acting up, but I want to bring someone on. Let's see who's going to come on with me live today. Yesterday we surprised someone, which was awesome. Okay, let's see if Ida works. I'm glad you're enjoying this, everyone. Thank you so much. Hey, Ida, how are you?
Oh my God, something in me just felt like you were going to pick up. That was so weird.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice to meet you. Where are you in the world?
I am in the room right now, in one of the rooms, like on the bed, just putting my back on the wall.
Where in the world are you? Where in the world?
Oh, I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much. I've been loving these meditations, Jay. I even share them on my Instagram, like the ones that you did when we went into quarantine.
Yeah.
It's helped me so much, just like, I feel like a lot of us been going through, a challenging time. And oh my God, I feel just like this is so crazy.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's so nice to meet you.
But thank you so much. I've learned a lot of lessons, just everything. Meditating has become like one of my main sources right now. Like every day I try to do it at least for 15 minutes because it's so powerful.
Well, I love that. Well, we get to do it together now every day. So we've got 18 more days left. And today's meditation was about 15 minutes. Yesterday was about 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to keep up. We may do a few 20 minutes, but hopefully it gives people a sense of peace. So I'm glad you're tuning in.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. So nice to meet you. Take
care.
You
too,
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Awesome. That was great, everyone. So come back tomorrow, same time, same place, for day 3 of our meditation out of day 20. If you haven't already, go to thinklikeamonkbook.com. Go and grab a copy of the book and your free meditation guide when you sign up. So don't miss out on that, because that's going to help you go even deeper in these meditations as we read together as well. Bring your book to tomorrow's session. Bring it with you so you can read with me, right? Bring it with you so that when I'm reading from the pages that we're reading together, and give your meditation guide ready for you as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Lots of love. Thanks, Instagram.